it so very much. Back at all of you. And that coming out of the curtain right there, this is my show is in honor of Johnny Carson, who passed away this weekend. And that's what he used to do, and that's what I did several times on the show. But there's somebody back there holding the curtains back when you're a big, big star. Back then, you know, I couldn't even get out. He made it look so easy to just walk through curtains, and I tried to copy that because, you know, all of a sudden having a talk show, and that was a big influence on me, Johnny Carson, I wanted to do something similar to that. He had the curtains, and I couldn't copy that, obviously. So early on, I don't think he even showed these shows on the air, but I tried Venetian blinds, and it was so hard to crawl through and open the thing, and shutters were just, you know, it's just that. I'd freaking just stuck back there the whole time. But I wanted to do something, because he had that signature, that trademark that at the end of the monologue he'd do that golf swing, and that always was cool that he did that. And I thought, what if I would fly fish? And I, you know, would just kind of do that for a while. And I found that the audience just thought I wanted them to back up. And I actually, before Fat Joe, everybody was leaning back when I would do that. They would just constantly lean back. It's a joke for just several people. And he hosted for 30 years, and that's a long time to host a show, 30 years, and I would stay up, as everybody did. I'd watch him, and I mean, 30 years, every night, millions of people watch Johnny Carson, and if you times that by 30 years, that's billions and billions of people he put to bed. And similar to Colin Farrell, but what he did, not as many. I loved watching Johnny Carson. He was truly the best that there was, and it was relaxing to watch his show. He made everybody feel comfortable. He listened to people. He genuinely was interested whether somebody was a celebrity or not. He was never mean-spirited, and I admired that, and I appreciated that about him, especially considering that I had a mullet the first time I was on, and not to mention my outfit, so he could have easily made fun of me. But the first time I was on the show, I was on in 1986, and by then they had stopped smoking and drinking on the air. But years, if you watch Johnny Carson, everybody on this show would just drink and smoke while they were having a conversation. Burt Reynolds would walk out with a highball in one hand and a cigarette in the other, and all I've got is my donkey cigarette dispenser and my flask that I hide under my cushion of my chair. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. But I love my job now, but I can't imagine having a job like that where you're just talking to somebody all day long. You could just drink and smoke and just talk to people all day long. You know, what kind of job? Well, my therapist, but, well, my bartender. I call him my therapist, but with the money I spend. Johnny, he gave a lot of people their first break, and he gave me my first break, and really, I've said it before, if it wasn't for him, I would not be standing here right now, and you wouldn't be sitting there. Well, you'd be sitting there, but somebody else would be standing here, and I'd be standing somewhere, but not doing this. I'd be saying things like, do you need a size 32 in that? Here are today's specials, or the warden said you wanted to see me, or something. I would... And what other job could I have that I'd just be able to dance all the time, huh? My birthday's tomorrow, so it's my birthday show. So I may do it then. I know Paris Hilton's on the show, and I know that Sierra's on the show. But on the show today, I'm not. This could be my birthday show. Ice Cube is here. #1 movie in the country right now. Are we there yet? I've never met him before, Mr. Cube, and I don't know what I call him. Mr. Ice, Mr. Cube, Mr. Ice Cube, Senor Cube. I don't know what to do. These are the kind of questions. These are the hard-hitting questions I'll ask him when he comes out here. What he goes by? Icy? I don't know. Don't even think about changing the channel. That's the kind of show this is going to be. Also on the show, Diana DeGarmo is here. 17 years old, she's American Idol runner-up. Her debut CD is called Blue Skies. And there she is looking out the window. What's going on? She's going to sing this Emotional, which is, it's a song, Emotional, but I'm sure she'll sing it Emotional as well. Either way. And also, the Bachelorette, Jen Schefft, is on the show. Have you been watching? I'm just catching up. I'm looking at my TiVo. I didn't see the two, right? And the third one was last night, maybe? 3 so far. All right, I hadn't been watching, and then I just caught up because I knew she was going to be on the show. I'll tell you, it's really, you can't not watch this show. Just to catch you up on one of the rose ceremonies. You know, they always say they're the most dramatic rose ceremonies ever. Last week, this is the rose ceremony. Look at this clip. So we'll talk to her what was going on. Fainting, it's scary. I don't know. I don't faint very often. I faint when I'm told to have to work on Saturday or if somebody hands me a spider. But I don't usually faint. But that guy went right down. So I'm going to ask her about that. And last night also, the Fabrice, what's his name? Fabrice, the fabric softener name guy. Did you see? Well, anyway. We've been asking people to go to a website and nominate your heroes. And our segment is called Who's Your Hero? We heard about these 8 high school seniors in Lima, Montana, who for 5 years, I don't think this is really broken yet, so you may not know about this. For 5 years, they worked and saved all their money to have a senior trip, and they did and this is a small town, car washes, bake sales, and then they found out their teacher was diagnosed with breast cancer. They donated all the money they had saved to her medical expenses, and I think that's pretty heroic. And so I'm going to call them later in the show. So yeah, I'm going to call them later in the show, but that's incredible because they wanted to go to an oceanside town someplace in Oregon or something, and then now they gave all their money to this teacher. So, hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but I actually, when we were putting the show together, I designed this theater for your comfort. This basically, where you're sitting was a dusty field a little over a year ago, and I added walls, a little paint, and some chairs I had in the back of my pickup, and I built a luxury box for special occasions when we'd have some guests here, and so we have some today. Say hello to tennis star Taylor Dent and the vice president of Penn Tennis Balls, Kevin Kempen. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for being here.
Oh, it's a pleasure, pleasure.
Thanks. Well, what's going on with y'all?
Well, we're just here. I'm representing the men's tennis tour, and Kevin's representing Penn Racket Sports, and we're actually here to present you with a $50,000 check.
Wow, thank you so much for the Tsunami
support your
relief.
cause.
Thank you so much.
Ellen, this is something the whole tennis community jumped on really quick with the Tsunami Relief Fund, and then we saw what you were doing. And so we pulled together both the players, companies like ourselves, and just think you're doing tremendous, tremendous work. And
Thank
we also
you.
brought you a couple goodies.
Oh.
A very big one.
Yeah.
For a big heart. Very big one.
It looks signed also.
There are 3 signatures on here. There is a past #1 in the world, Jim Courier. The current #1, Roger Federer, who's down at the Australian Open. This was brought back from Australia. And the future #1, Taylor Dent.
I'm working on it.
Also on here.
That's
so
great.
this is for you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And it also looks like Sean Penn signed it as well.
Sean Penn.
That's great.
The first Sean Penn.
That's great.
Yeah, no, I played Andre a couple nights ago,
Yeah.
and he told me that's how he was seeing the ball out there. So.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Now, you know Taylor lost to Andre just 48 hours ago down in Australia, so he got back last night.
Yeah, I got back here actually yesterday morning, and so I'm a little jet lagged. But actually, while Andre was giving his, acceptance speech and winning the match in the press conference and all this stuff, I snuck in the locker room and stole one of his rackets. He actually.
Oh, and it's signed?
He was planning on
signed
giving
by
it away to somebody else, but I stole it, and I thought it'd be a better idea to give it to you guys.
So we'll put it on the website and we'll auction this off. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for all your good work.
Thank you so much. This is actually all right. I don't know. I don't have my purse. I don't know what to do. But what I'll do is I'll auction these things off on the website. We'll raise money, some more money for this. And this tennis ball, for those of you at home, this is the actual size they play with at Wimbledon. It's just that television adds 10 pounds, so it just looks a lot bigger. I'm gonna toss this aside for keep. Where's my ball boy? I'm sure he'll find it. Thank you. Oh, man. So let's see what our new total is. It's, what's our new total? $1,085,090. Wow. Over $1 million. That's fantastic. All right, so we started a segment called the Looky Loo Clip of the Day. We've been showing you fun video clips that we've unearthed from different places. We had yesterday the mannequin bird who does the backwards walk, to the mating thing. And today, again, in honor of Johnny Carson, this is my first appearance on Johnny Carson in 1986, and I will never, ever, ever forget that moment in my life. It was a life-changing moment. It was the first time he had ever called a woman to sit down in the history of the show, and that was such a shock because he had never called anyone over before, and so you'll see, I was such a baby in this clip. But anyway, so this is the clip of the day. This is me on Carson for the first time. What about that hair? I shopped for that outfit. I picked it out, and I looked at myself, and I went, perfect. Oh, my God. And who knew that I'd be looking at that forever, because it was such a life-changing moment. He was an amazing, amazing man, and he will be missed, and I loved him very much. We'll be right back with Ice Cube. He'll be sitting right there. Our first guest produced and stars in the #1 movie in the country. Are we there yet? Take a look. Please welcome the multi-talented Ice Cube.
Hey, how you doing, Ellen?
What do people call you? Cube?
You can call me Cube.
What,
most of my partners call me Cube.
Yeah? Does
Yeah.
anyone call you Ice?
A lot of white people call me Ice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm white. But do people on the street stop you and say, Mr. Cube?
Some people say Mr. Cube. Most people say, yo, Cube, what's up? Yo,
Yeah.
Cube, yo, Cube.
All right, well, then I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Yo, Cube, congratulations on the #1 movie in the country.
Hey, it feels good.
#1 movie in the country. That
Real
does feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So, and you produced it as well.
Yeah, my company, Cube Vision, me, my guy, Matt Alvarez over there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good for you. And
Yeah, it
so,
feels
and
good.
what would make you do this? You must have a lot of scripts that you were amazing in Three Kings. That's one of my favorite movies,
Thank
and
you,
you were
thank you.
so good in the Three Kings.
Thanks a lot. You know, I got the script from Revolution Studios, which is the company that Q Vision is signed to. And Adam Sandler was supposed to do this movie, and he couldn't do it, so they asked me, you know, will my company take it, and, you know, would I like to do it? And I looked at it and I said, yeah, you know, it might be cool to see me with two little bad kids, you know. And, you know, that might be fun for the kids. And, you know, out of my 20-year career, I've never done anything specifically for my youngest audience, you know, the kids. So this was a chance to do something.
That's great. Because you have kids, right? You have
Yeah, I have 4.
4 kids.
4, yeah.
What are their ages?
4, 10, 13, and 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a huge spread.
Yeah, I got the spread.
Yeah.
I got the spread.
So now you have an 18-year-old could probably take care of the 4-year-old, right? I mean, do they all take care of each other?
I got them babysitting, you know, dropping each other off at practice, and, you know, yeah, it works out pretty good. You know, spread them out if you can. It works out real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
And is this movie something that you can relate to? Did you take road trips as a kid, or do you do that now, or?
Yeah, you know, we took some as kids, you know, going from LA to Oakland, you know, it's, you know, we packed into a small little, you know, 80s bucket, you know. but you know, now the kids get a chance. They got DVDs, they got SUVs, they got the works, you know.
I know.
They have a ball on their road trips.
Yeah, they're taken care of. They've got them in the headrests in the back, and you don't have to talk to them.
Game Boys, you know. As long as you have enough sugar back there, you should be all right. You know? Enough sugar.
Are you a good parent? Are you strict? Are you?
I'm firm but fair.
So there's a lot of respect. You demand respect from your kids.
Oh yeah, I think you have to. And I give a lot of respect too. You know, I think, you know, you should give respect to your kids too, because, you know, no matter how old you are, you want respect. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
And do they have nicknames, the kids?
Yeah, my oldest one, he's Cali's Finest. That's his nickname, Cali's Finest. And
did he give himself that?
Of course. And then my middle son is OMG. OMG for Oh My Goodness. That's his name, Oh My Goodness.
And he named himself as well?
Of course.
Did they try out different things and then finally stick with one, or?
Yeah, they tried a few, but you know, I like the 2 nicknames.
Yeah,
you know.
OMG is good. No one calls him the full Oh My Goodness.
Sometimes.
Oh my goodness, come on in here now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of words to say.
You know, kids, they're crazy.
Yeah, they are crazy. I tried Ice Capades for a little while, and that was just too long.
Yeah, that don't work for you.
No, it doesn't. Capades, yo. And are you still making music, or because it seems like you're so into movies now, that's all you're doing?
You know, the movie career has been snowballing for me. You know, it's kind of been picking up legs of a song. But, you know, I still love music. I'm going to still do it. I'm on this Lil Jon record. I know you got the Lil Jon record, Crunk Juice. I know you got that.
What?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So you know, I'm on that, and he going to produce a couple songs for me on my CD. I'm going to drop it after XXX2. I'm in XXX2, so that's coming out in April. You know, so check that out.
You're busy.
Oh, yeah, trying to.
That's great. Well, we're gonna, you know, I think that you'll be really great at this game. It's a game I've been wanting to try in the audience for a while. There's a game called Cranium, and in it there's a section called Humdinger, and you actually have to hum something, and the other person has to guess what the song is that they're humming. So we're gonna go into the audience, and we're gonna be playing a game with Cube when we come back. So we'll be right back playing a game in the audience. All right, we're back with Ice Cube. Time to play a little game we like to call Humdinger. Member will put on these headphones right here and hum along with a song that they hear, and Cube is going to try to identify the song. If he gets it right, they win a prize. And if he gets it wrong, well, let's not kid ourselves. They get a prize anyway. All right. We're going to see if we can work this out. Will you please stand up?
Yes.
You are the first contestant. Your name is?
Aisha.
Hi, Aisha. This is Cube.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Ellen.
Hi.
All right. And you're, if I had not known your name, it's right there on the earrings on your...
And also here too.
And there too. That's great. If you get lost, somebody will find you and send you on your way because you've got jewelry on that says your name. Is there an address printed anywhere on you?
No.
All right, great. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. You have to close your eyes for a minute. We're going to show the audience what the word is.
All
Don't
right.
cheat. Go ahead. Let's show the audience. Look at your You see it up there? All right, take it off. Okay. All right, Cube, get ready, and make sure you hum loud, because when these are on, you don't know if you're humming loud.
Okay.
Hum really loud. All
right, I got it.
Do you have it?
Sound like a Oscar Mayer wiener.
So close.
So close.
So close.
Ooh.
It was Hit Me One More Time, the Britney Spears, baby.
Oh,
Right?
yeah? I wouldn't have never got that.
What do you have? You win a Fujifilm FinePix E500 digital camera. Have a seat. Are you next? There you go. It's not as easy as it sounds.
Not at all.
Not at all. And your name is?
Cheryl Williams.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
And you're from Chandler, Arizona. I didn't say where you were from. You're from the Bronx.
Yes.
That's right. All right. Bronx in the house. All right. So you're from Chandler, Arizona. Well, here we go. We're gonna close your eyes again,
right.
and then go ahead. Let's see what song you're doing. Oh, that's a good one. All right, take it off.
Well, I didn't see it.
You don't need to see it.
Oh.
You're gonna hear it. Hum nice and loud.
Papa. I can't. La 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 la.
No.
Look, I'm pop.
No laws.
My earphones are falling You can't get it?
Keep going.
I can't get that one.
That's no.
Old McDonald.
All right. Well, it was I Will Survive. Gloria Gaynor.
And I did.
Come on, man.
C500 digital camera anyway. That's what you get. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Cher. All right. Go see Are We There Yet? Starring Ice Cube. It's in theaters now. We will be right back. I was blown away when I heard about our next guest, what they did for one of their teachers, and they're all heroes in my book. Joining me from the high school cafeteria in Lima, Montana, please welcome the entire senior class of Lima High: Ryan, Riley, Farron, Chopin, Jenna, Josh, Seth, and Tawny. Hey, everybody. All right, this is the entire senior class. This is all 8 of you. This is the senior class? Yep. Wow. And Tawny, where's Tawny? Hi, Tawny.
Here
All right, and how long had you been saving money for this trip?
since the 7th grade.
Wow. And, well, first of all, I'm just amazed that we can talk to each other right now, because we just found out about this morning, and we had to find a truck like 2 hours away, another news station, to help us out and set this up. So thanks for being there for us right now. I appreciate it. All right, so since 7th grade, and you wanted to go somewhere because of what reason? Because you'd never seen the ocean before, right?
Right.
And how much had you saved?
About a little over $5,000, about $5,030.
5,000. And how many people live in that town? That's a lot to save for a town like that.
About 250 to 275.
So they all ate the same cookies over and over again. You just kept baking cookies and, right?
Pretty much, yeah. We held a couple car washes and they got a little scratched up about that, but.
Okay, and so tell everybody what happened then about your teacher. What did you learn?
In November, we learned that she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer.
So you all made a decision to give her that money.
Yep.
That's incredible. That really is incredible. So, yeah, actually, I think that they deserve that. And there is a bright side to your story. The word got out, and then what happened?
One of our locals here, Ben Yarbrough, put together a fundraiser and called it Seaside, Oregon, and people started donating money from all over the United States, Florida, California, New York,
Connecticut.
It's been crazy, and now we've got about 9,000, I believe, a little over 9,000, which is well on past what we'll need for our trip.
I find that when you do something that's selfless, when you do something and you just help other people, that more comes back to you, and that's just an example of that. So that's great that you're going to go there. How about, you feel like coming to LA?
Yes.
Well, here's what we want to do. We want to offer y'all to come to LA. We'll put you up. You'll see anything you want. We'll take you to the beach. We'll take you to Hollywood sign. We'll take you all around Hollywood. You'll obviously come to the show. You'll do anything you want to do while you're in LA on your way there or on your way back. But we would love to show you LA, and this is a pretty cool town to see too.
Oh my God. Thank you, Ellen.
All right. Thanks so much. You are that kind of behavior is always rewarded, and I love that y'all did that. I love that we could talk to you today. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you when you come to LA.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with the Bachelorette, Jen Schefft. You know our next guest is Bachelor Andrew Firestone's ex-fiancée, but now she's calling the shots on the Bachelorette. Take a look. Please welcome Jen Schefft. What's up? Okay, they didn't show enough of that clip. They came in a little later because it's daytime, but he was all over you.
Yeah, he was a little crazy.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Really
scary, a little scary at the time.
Well, yeah, and then you gave him a rose at the end of the ceremony. You kept him around.
Well, you know, he was the only one that was telling me about the other guys. I mean, Josh and I.
But why would you trust him? He was telling you about guys that he didn't want you to see.
That's true. And at the time, I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
clearly. You know, I don't know.
He probably is. He cries a lot. He was crying.
I didn't even know he was crying at the last rose ceremony until I saw it. Like,
Yeah.
There's a tear there.
But how
too.
cool was he? He was so mean to you when you gave him the rose. He didn't even answer you.
He didn't answer.
Oh,
he
my
was
God.
we were in a fight, and I didn't even know it in that space. I think he was telling everyone.
No, you looked like you did because your face was like,
Like,
oh, all
okay,
right. He
all
gave
right.
you attitude because he was the last one to be picked for the rose,
Yeah.
and he didn't even answer you.
I mean, he wasn't last because I liked him the least. It just, somebody's got to be last.
No, he's a baby. He's just that guy. I mean, he's probably now your fiance. I'm talking about him like this. So, and what about the fainting guy? What was that?
Yeah, I feel so bad for him. I mean, it's so late in the evening. I mean, it's probably 3 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, and he probably, I think he had maybe too many Red Bulls, and he probably didn't eat enough, and just kind of fell to the ground. And if you look, I mean, nobody really reacted
No.
right away because we were all just like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on? So
Right.
I felt a little sorry for him.
And you didn't pick him, but it wasn't because
no,
of that.
No, I already had made my choices, so
Uh-huh.
it wasn't because he fell.
All right.
Fainted.
Yeah. And what made you decide to do the show? Because you had been on the show as on The Bachelor.
Right.
And with you and Andrew Firestone right here. Did you want to go back and do the show right away? Or
No, I didn't. They approached me a couple months after Andrew and I broke up, and I was like, you guys are crazy. I'm not doing that again.
Mm-hmm.
And then just the more I thought about it, I just, why not try and see what happens? If it works, great. Then no harm done. But
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to see if it could work again.
Because you obviously hadn't met anybody, although it seems like you're dating a lot of reality TV people, because Bill Rancic, who, from The Apprentice, you dated him.
Oh, God, poor Bill.
No, you didn't date him?
We went out a few times. He lives in Chicago. I live in Chicago. We went to dinner
Mm-hmm.
a couple times, but it definitely was blown way out of proportion.
Mm-hmm.
No boyfriend-girlfriend thing going on.
But now, what about now? Did you meet somebody? Are you in love?
There is a nice boy that I'm with, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You did pick.
yeah,
You
I
did find
yes,
somebody.
I did.
All right. Now I got to find who that is. I'm usually good at picking out who it's going to be.
Yeah.
I think it's Jerry. I don't know if it is, but I think it's Jerry. He seems like a sweet guy. But then Ryan seems sweet too.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry or Ryan? That's my call right now. And I'm just catching up.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
All
We'll see
right.
how
But
you
you
do.
are in love.
Yes, good.
All right.
Good
so
stuff.
I'm telling you, I hadn't been watching, and then I caught up all of a sudden, and I'm like, now I'm hooked again. And this is you should keep, is it Fabrice? It's a fabric softener name, right? What's his name?
Fabrice.
Fabrice, yeah.
Similar to Fabrice.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean to call him a baby. It's just that he gave you such attitude just because you gave him the last rose. Instead of being grateful, he just was like, like.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
All right. Well, you should keep him around because it's good TV. That's what I say.
He was fun.
I want to watch that
He was
guy.
interesting, that's for sure.
All right. Well, The Bachelorette airs Mondays at 9 on ABC. Diana DeGuillermo performs after this. Don't go away. Thanks so much. I want to thank Ice Cube, Diana DeGuillermo, Jen Schefft, and the Lima High School senior class. Tomorrow is my birthday show, and Paris Hilton's going to be here in a performance by Sierra, and some surprises there better be. And, all right, let's play Humdinger one more time. I'm going to be the one wearing the headphones this time, and you will be... What is your name? Please stand up.
I'm Sean.
Hi, Sean. Nice to... Woo! Sean! All right, here's the thing. You have to... Yeah, you face the wall for a second, because you can't see what it is, and everybody else look at what the song is that I'm going to try to get her to... You see the song that I'm going to try to... All right. You take it off. Okay. Wow. All right. Here we go.
Fighter? I don't know. Christina Aguilera?
Well, it was Nellie Hot and Her.
So